G'day everyone, Master Rabbit here from capsulecomputers.com.au. Today we have a new game that's just been released on the Apple iPhone from Gameloft. It's called Zombie Infection. Now this is a very similar game to Resident Evil. This is what Gameloft would like to call their version of Resident Evil. Now, Zombie Infection has 12 levels of action. You get to play as either a ex-soldier called Damien Sharp or a reporter called Alex Rain. Now, let me take you into basically straight into the menu. I'll run you through a few things pretty much straight away. You know, you can continue, start a new game. It's also got a survival mode where you're going to have to survive the onslaught of zombies. You can choose your level. So as you can see, you start off in the favela, which is very similar to Resident Evil 5, where you play and you fight off in the slums. But you're pretty much stuck in Brazil, in favela, South America. You got different. I'm not going to show you too much, but as you can see, you've got different levels as well. You got the zoo. You got part 2 of the zoo. You've got a mine level. I'm not going to take you any further, so I'm not going to wreck it for you. There are 12 levels of pure action, different monsters to take on, pretty much infected animals and mutants and so forth like that. Your options are pretty much very simple: language, sound, settings, and difficulty. It does come in 3 levels of difficulty. You've got easy, normal, and hard. It is a very good challenge even on easy, so you can always give it a go and start that on that. Now Gameloft has set up their own little online system, similar to the trophy system and achievement system for Xbox and also PlayStation. As you can see, I'm just logging in with my account, Master Rabbit, and once you log in, you can unlock achievements, which are fantastic. Now, I've unlocked a few of them myself already during the game, and as you can see, once you log in, you can just click on the trophies section. And this is the trophies section for Zombie Infection. So as you can see, once you unlock a few, they basically appear pretty much very quickly in the game when you do unlock them. They're very quick. And so basically you can go through and see what you've done. Say for instance here, you can shoot both arms off zombie and you get 30 points. Shoot both legs off a zombie, you get 20 points, and so forth. So there are a total of 2,000 points worth of achievements to pick up. And I won't wreck it for anybody, but that's pretty much how that works. Now, jumping back out, the achievement system and the way Gameloft has set up their online system is very interesting. So it's very good. Just make sure you log in, make yourself a username and password, and start up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a level. I'm not going to wreck it for anybody, but basically I'm just going to take you through, for example, maybe I'll take you through the beginning. So basically I'll take you through the first level called the favela. This is like a little rundown of exactly how you're meant to play.
Brazil's #1 natural resource extractor is turning into a shadow government.
Now, it does give you a rundown of what's happening, but I'm going to skip that, so I'm not going to wreck it for too many people. Now, as you know, you've seen pretty much a little bit of this when you saw the intro start up. Graphics are very nice, especially in the movies. As you can see, it starts off very similar to other games that we've played in the past. So this is a Gameloft game. Now, I'm going to jump out of here and we'll go straight into the action. So pretty much, you do control to start off with Damien Sharp, who's an ex-soldier, and he's trying to find his brother. And there you are there. So pretty much, the game is, I have to say it, very similar to Resident Evil. So you got button presses and times like that, button presses, and also quick times that you need to do. But the action pretty much happens on the screen, very simple. Alright, so pretty much it tells you move left and right, move up and down, so to get an understanding of what's going on. As you can see, you've got the control system which makes you walk left and right, and that makes you go back and forth. You've got a map up the top there, and further up there you've got a health bar. You've got the arrow, which basically tells you where you should be going, and the map actually tells you where you've got to go from there anyway. So as you can see, you can pick up boxes off the ground. Not pick them up, but you can hit them with your foot, and you can pick up ammo. Now, ammo is pretty much similar to the Resident Evil style, so you've got pretty much bullets that start off with a pistol, you got shotgun, you got a machine gun, you got other fantastic weapons which I'm not going to wreck for you, but you'll figure out and see for yourself. So as you can see, the gameplay is very, very similar. This looks like Chris Redfield or even Leon S. Kennedy. As you can see, gameplay is very fluid. There's no delay. I'm playing this on an Apple 3GS. So as you can see, nice and quick. And
Hey, you alright? What the hell is going on here?
see, very, very nice and quick. Gameplay is fluid. Now, as you can see, you can always make sure that you open up boxes and take whatever you find inside. There are also hidden badges, if you want to call them, like the BSA badges that you get in Resident Evil. You pretty much have to find them. They're scattered all over the place. Now, to pick up, you use your weapon, just tap on that button there, and as you can see, even the scope looks the same with the laser pointer. So pretty much shoot where you're meant to shoot, and this one here is just telling you to shoot the padlock down. That's pretty much shot it down. You can also punch as well. Doesn't have a knife, which is a different thing. You can reload by pressing the reload button up the top, and that pretty much takes you back out. Now, pushing the button also does the same thing as you would in Resident Evil. And then you've got markers and objectives, so pretty much you've got to get to the market. So let's make our way down to the market.
900 feet bearing northeast. Proceed to the objective. And lay low. You don't want to get the FF on your tail.
Alright, so let's get our way down. Let's go down and have a look, see if we get a bit of action happening here. Now, the game does play in modes where you get to a little checkpoint and it does save your game, which is very, very good. You don't want to die and start from the beginning again. So as you can see, that looks very similar to Resident Evil as well. But the game action is very, very smooth. You can see if we can drop off a couple of headshots. There's a couple of headshots there. You can take off limbs as well, which is fantastic. You can if I can get this guy to if I can shoot. So I can shoot that guy's legs down. You can shoot arms and heads as well. You can shoot, well, of course you can shoot the heads, but you can shoot arms as also an achievement, which will allow you to shoot every body part, including arms and legs and head, and you can pop off an achievement as well. So pretty much the gameplay is very, very easy, not too complicated. It's very simple to play. The control systems are not complicated at all. You can the aiming system. If anyone's played Resident Evil, you'll have an understanding of exactly how the gameplay works. It's very fun, and I would recommend this one recommend it to everybody here if you are a big fan of Resident Evil. There you go. Now, one thing you can do is do a specific. There you go. So this is like a fatality sort of a move where you can pretty much get close to an enemy once you've also stunned them if you want, and then you can kill them with the special fatality move. So you can also do specific moves like like punches and stuff like that. So for example, if I do a couple of these, once you get in close, then you can do a fatality move, which basically does something slow like that, which looks really, really cool. So when you do get attacked, you pretty much have to push a specific button, which will allow you to wrangle your way out, and that is pretty much gameplay in general. So you know you're going to get, like for instance, if someone comes over and tries to attack you right there, you just quickly push the button as quickly as possible. You'll drop him, and if you can really get close, push the execution button, and it will pretty much kill him. So you can get a couple of good executions there. You can pick up health on the ground. Health magically does not look like health is not a herb this time. It's just a normal medical kit, and that's pretty much it. So when you do want to use a medical kit, just bring up the medical, just press the medical, and that will refill your health up at the top up there. And that's pretty much everything there is in a nutshell of zombie infection. So I'm going to jump out to the main menu. As you can see, you got all different weapons there and ammo right there, as well as going back into the main menu. You can also choose your music as well, pick up shotguns, ammo, health, and so forth, and all the other weapons as well. So that's it. Master Rabbit signing out from capsulecomputers.com.au. We're going to give this one a 9 capsules out of 10. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.